These pulled pork tacos are a delicious and succulent meaty dinner dish, guaranteed to satisfy any appetite. So the first thing we're going to do is heat the oven, 165 degrees centigrade, and that's gas mark 3. I'm also going to heat my casserole dish, pour a little bit of oil in, and just to get that warming. So we'll be using the old El Paso Stand and Stuff Soft Taco Kit, and I'm using the extra mild super tasty one. And inside the kit, you get your 8 Stand and Stuff soft tortillas. You get a sachet of tomato stir-in sauce and a sachet of cool herb topping mix. So now for our other ingredients, we have a boneless shoulder joint. This weighs about 1 to 1.5 kilograms. I have a roughly chopped onion and a bay leaf, 250 mils of pineapple juice, 125 mils of water, and then for our mango salsa ingredients, a roughly chopped mango, half a red onion, this time you need to finely dice it, a lime, and a handful of chopped coriander. I also have 100 mils of sour cream and some finely shredded iceberg lettuce. So the first thing we need to do is to sear our pork. I'm going to just use my hands to pop it into the casserole dish. You can hear it sizzling. And then using a pair of tongs, just gently turn the pork over just to make sure that it seals on every side. We're not cooking it, we are literally just sealing the outside, and it should take about 3 to 4 minutes. So the pork is now evenly browned and sealed nicely. I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to pop it on this plate and leave it to rest just for a few minutes whilst I use the fat that's come out of the pork to make the sauce. So the first thing we're going to do is fry the roughly chopped half red onion. That goes in. Just fry the onion to soften it in the pork fat. That's beautiful. And then whilst that's cooking, we add the rest of our ingredients. So I have 125 mils of water, 250 mils of pineapple juice, the bay leaf, and the all-important tomato stir-in sauce. The best way of getting this out is to just snip along the top of the sachet and squeeze it in. It's a delicious thick tomato sauce which really adds flavour to the meat during the long cooking process. Give it a stir. Just make sure all the ingredients are evenly combined. And this forms the base of our lovely rich cooking sauce. Then all we need to do is pop our meat back in. Right, just to make sure that no moisture escapes during the cooking time, I'm going to place a piece of foil over the top and I'll seal it down, and this just acts as an extra layer that really will ensure that all those juices will stay in the pan. And then we pop it into the oven and we leave it to cook for about 3 hours so that the meat is very soft and falling apart. So whilst the meat's cooking, we can get on and make our salsa. So this is very easy. So we've got our diced mango, to which I'm going to add our finely chopped onion, a big handful of coriander, and a squeeze of lime, which really complements the mango very well. And then just mix it together. Okay, so that's done. The other thing we've got to do is to do our sour cream. Now this is even easier. You have your sour cream, and we are literally going to open a sachet, sprinkle it on the top, and then just stir it through. You can really smell those herbs. It's instant. And again, the flavours will really develop into the sour cream. So all we need to do now is wait for our meat to cook. So the pork will be cooked in about 10 minutes. So now's the perfect time to start warming our tortillas. You need a baking sheet, and then simply separate the tortillas and place them side by side like so. And then we're going to cover them loosely with foil just to stop them from drying out during cooking. And I'm going to pop these back in the oven with the meat, and it's very good because it's the same temperature, 165 degrees centigrade, for about 7 to 9 minutes. And you just want them to warm through gently. So we just now need to wait for both the tortillas and the pork to be ready together. So the pork's been cooking for 3 hours, and my tortillas are nice and warm, so it's now time to get everything out of the oven. Take the foil off. That is wonderful. You've got this gorgeous, succulent, soft piece of meat that is literally falling apart. This is exactly what we want. So we now take the meat out of the juice. If it falls apart, it doesn't matter because that's what you're going to be doing in a minute anyway. Place that onto our serving board and then simply stick the forks in and pull the pork apart. And it falls apart so easily. It smells delicious and looks absolutely gorgeous. Can't wait to get stuck in. There we go. So once it's shredded, all that we need to do is fill our tortillas. So these are lovely and warm, and they're a wonderful boat shape, which makes it really easy to fill. So you just get a little bit of lettuce and pop that in the bottom, like so, and then top with a generous amount of shredded pork, a little bit of sour cream down the centre, and generously top with the mango salsa. And that's how we make our shredded pork and mango salsa soft tacos.